Hello, my beautiful loves. So, this is singles read for the remainder of this month. If you are single, let's see who is going to come into your life if you are single. So, this is singles only. All right, singles only. So, Aries, who is coming into your life next? Let's see, Aries, who's coming towards you? Ooh, okay. Okay. Now, let me warn you, Aries, who's coming into your world next if you are single is a lover boy or a lover girl. This person is someone who wears their heart on their sleeves and they're looking for more harmony in their life, you know? This person, they're a little sensitive right now, or I will say vulnerable, because they were pursuing a connection for so long and it didn't get anywhere. It could be partially their fault, but this is a person, who is looking for someone to give their heart to. And the good thing is for you with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a brand new beginning. It's brand new energy. Once again, I have to go in. This person really comes off as sensitive. That's how you'll know who they are. And when you meet them, if you see like their energy is kind of down, your connection is what's going to lift their energy up, in a sense, like them connecting to you. The more that they talk to you and get to know you and notice that there's compatibility, this person will get really, really happy. The good news is about this person about to come into your life, Aries, they are in a position where they are looking to settle down now. They want to settle down. They're looking for love. Tell me more about this person. Six of Cups. They're going to give you soulmate feels. So with Six of Cups, you guys will make beautiful memories together. If you are looking for something long-term, this definitely has potential. And I want to say it again. Be careful when it comes to this person's feelings. They're really, really sensitive. I don't care if this is a male or not. Like, this is someone who has deep, strong feelings, which means they could possibly be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But if they're not a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this can also be an air sign, and specifically an Aquarius. All right. This is like a person, they could have been a player before, but they don't find any fulfillment in being a player anymore, you know, and they could have had a past where things kind of like blew up in their face. So they're looking to settle down is the biggest thing. I don't really see children at the most. This person probably has 2 children. And if they have 2 children, the children does not live with this person. They could be co-parenting where they get their child every other weekend. Let me see. Yeah, this is like a hard worker. This is a hard worker, and this is someone who's not going to want to give up easy. They're going to fight to hold on to you. They're going to want to fix things. This person has a hard time with endings. Also, they're going to hope that a disaster doesn't happen between you and them. So Spirit says get comfortable with feeling. Like, get comfortable with feeling again. Get comfortable with opening up and expressing yourself. I feel like you're going to have so much to say to this person. You're going to have so much. And now the sign Sagittarius is coming up as well. So this can be a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys are going to spend a lot of time in the house together. You know, you guys will get cozy, comfortable. I feel like you guys will build a relationship through communication. Like, you guys sit together, and I'm talking about you two can just sit in the room. There's no TV on, and you can just open up your hearts and talk to each other. And I feel like you guys start to bond, like, and have intimacy in that way, you know? When you meet this person, yeah, they're going to feel like you are a manifestation. They're going to feel like you are a blessing from the sky. They're going to daydream about you a lot and with passionate. This person, you guys can make really good, deep, passionate love making when it gets there. When it gets to that time, just know that it's going to be very deep and passionate, and this person is going to adore you. Tell me more about this person. See, you guys are going to have they're going to want to wine and dine you. When you meet this person, like I said, for some of them, they may have other options, but they're going to choose you and hope that you choose them back. And it says you open my heart. So you're going to open this person's heart, but at the same time, Aries, they open up your heart as well. So if you are single, look out for this. This person is actually looking for real, genuine love. They give me, like, they're really deep. They give me that they're really sentimental. The only challenging issues that this person may have in their life could be like with their child's mother or child's father, wishing that they can spend more time with their child. They don't really get to see their child as much, you know? And this person, they're ready for love. This is something that they've been waiting for. So who you'll meet next, it has strong potential for longevity if that's what you're looking for. Either way, you guys will definitely have a soulmate connection. You will definitely bond with this person deeply, and they're not afraid of commitment. That's what Spirit wants you to know. They are not afraid of commitment. All right. Taurus, single Tauruses, who's coming into your world? First of all, I want to say that this person has a lot of anxiety. And they can work for the city, and they can have any job. Like they can, but I see the city specifically. So this person could be, like, they can work for sanitation. They can do construction. This person can work for, they can, you know what other job they could possibly have? They could be like a truck driver, like somebody with a CDL, and they travel. I see a big truck. Or it could be something that they're lining up for themselves. They can be using the job that they have now in order to have their own trucking company. This is somebody who is also raising awareness in like their family. This person gives me alpha energy, and they seem really built. So this is giving me masculine energy, Taurus. This is definitely giving me masculine energy. They're really like built. Their body is really built. They love the gym. They could possibly be a smoker for some of you. And I don't think it's all the time. Like, I think it could be the job that they do. Sometimes on their break they smoke, but when they go home, I just see like they sleep. So they sleep a lot. When this person meets you, they'll have a lot of anxiety. You know, this is like a person who would want to know, like, really quickly. They're going to want to know, like, oh, do you have IG? Do you have Facebook? Do you have, like, what's your social media? And it's because this person likes to, like, check and make sure that people are who they say they are. They like to do their own background research on people to make sure that you don't have anybody, because they give me a little paranoid. Like, when they meet you, Taurus, they may find you too attractive to have nobody. Like, I know you have to have someone. You have to be hiding someone. So if you do have an Instagram and you give them your Instagram, this is going to be a person who's like looking through every picture, looking through your comments to see if they can kind of like find someone that you're connected to, you know, but it's like paranoia. I don't know, Taurus, if you will like this person, but you give this person deja vu. I feel like they like you so much that they come on too strong, and I don't know how you are going to be with that. In a sense, Taurus, you embrace this person. You're curious about them. Maybe they will grow on you, like their intensity. You know, it can grow on you. They do give you space. They definitely give you space. They're not a person who wants to come into your life and like control you, but they could be a little anxious. Like they have an anxious attachment. They check on you throughout the day. They give you your space. They consider you and whatever you have going on. Tell me more about this person. They can be a Leo. At times they do hold back. In the beginning, they can possibly hold back a little bit because they may find you really, really attractive and they want to make sure before they go all in, you know, but once they feel comfortable and secure with you and things seem like, oh, okay, you check out, you know, like once they feel like, they can feel comfortable with you, then you will see that they ease up a little bit, but not that much, you know? I'm going to be honest with you, Taurus, with the next person that you meet. I feel like they're way more into you than you're into them. So you get to decide if this is somebody that you would want. Some of you too, I hear post office. They could work for the post office. Let me see. Who's coming towards Taurus? It shows happiness. So I feel like this person is happy in their life right now. They're just paranoid about people. I don't know why. I don't know if they have a history where somebody's ex tried to come back into the picture and they felt kind of like shocked. Like, where did this come from? Why didn't you tell me about it? And ever since then, it's kind of like something that they look into. Like, no, next time I meet somebody, I'm going to really look into them. I'm not going to get like swayed in by their looks. I'm going to make sure I do my homework and make sure they're not connected to anybody. So they're kind of like, they're trying to protect themselves, you know? What is their intentions with you? Because I don't really feel energetically that this leads to, see, they're scared. 9 of Swords. They're afraid of competition. They are so afraid of competition. They're going to be working on this, but they're going to be so afraid of competition. Yeah, 6 of Wands. They're going to find like you're really, really attractive. You get a lot of attention. They seem really paranoid about that. They check on you. This could possibly work, but anything is possible with this, Taurus. It's just important to know that whoever you meet next, they could possibly be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a fire sign. They can be a Leo, a Sag, and Aries, and they're really protective of themselves, and they're going to be hiding like how aware they are. Like, they're not going to let you know that on the low. I'm the FBI. I have to make sure that, you know, like they don't want to come off insecure, so they may try to hide that part. They're a really, really good listener, and they listen to every single thing you say. Everything you say, it's like going into the data of their head. It's like that. This person can be very psychological, and it could be out of a place of like protecting themselves, but they do mean well. This person, they have their own place. There's also, and if they don't have their own place, Taurus, they could live like in their family's house, but they have their own section in the house. It could be a situation like that. They can also possibly have like a dog. But the dog seems like a family dog, like a dog that's just in the family, you know? Do I see kids for this person? There's two things. Either this person has no kids at all, or their kids are grown and adult and already out the house, so you wouldn't have to worry about their kids. But yeah, there's just something a little... See, I think I'm your rebound. There's a little bit of fear in this person, a little bit of like intimidation of your attractiveness and the fact that you could get better than them in their head. In their head, they already are afraid and thinking that you might choose someone else, or someone else might take you. Like, this person is pretty paranoid, and they may try, they're going to love your heart. They're really paranoid, and they may try to play it off, you know? And it also shows job promotion. They could be getting a job promotion. They may tell you about being promoted at a job, or they can tell you how they have a really, really good job and they have really good benefits, but they're actually going off to work for themselves. See, I hope you choose me. I just feel like this person is a little bit insecure. Oh, there is potential for long term with this person. There is potential. And see, they're going to hide from you how self-aware they actually are. This is like a person who watches every single damn thing about you and tries to play it off. When you open up your mouth and say anything, Taurus, it's data for them, you know? And honestly, if this is a male, can I tell you something that's showing up? This could be a male who's been played. You know like how they typically say like, oh, all men are players. This person's not a player. They could have a history of they've been played. They fell in love with people. They've been generous and they've been played. So they're very, very suspicious about people. And like I said, they could possibly have children. I really feel like if they do have children, they're really old. They're older. This person is lonely right now in their life, so they are like ready to settle down. They're definitely ready to settle down. And sometimes when they think about their loneliness, they try to overindulge in work. And one of their darkest fears is like ending up alone. So they really want to be with someone, but they're also afraid of being played. So that's who's coming into your life next. Let me just see one more card. Overall, what will be the energy between you and this person? It might be start and stop, where you see growth and then you guys take a break and then you guys grow again and then you take a break. If anything, this person could possibly, I don't think they're a sabotager. I just think that they swim in very fearful, doubtful thoughts that might push you away in a sense, but you get to see how this unfolds for you, Taurus. But that's who's coming your way next. They also give me really shy. So they look really big and, you know, alpha and tough, but on the inside, they're very shy and very insecure, you know, but they don't come off that way. So just look out for that. Gemini, single Geminis, who is coming your way? For you, Gemini, I see love at first sight. You might fall in love with this person from the very first time you meet them. They give you homey vibes, like, and I mean like they're down to earth. They're not afraid to be who they are. They're very authentic. They're very self-aware. They're not shy. They're very outgoing. This can be somebody who's extroverted. This can be somebody who brings a lot of excitement to your life. You're going to love the way they look. You're going to love the way that they talk. You're going to love the way that they exercise their worth. You're going to like the way that they take their time with you. And it's going to be so beautiful. You know, like who's coming into your life next, Gemini? I feel like this can be a lifetime love. You know, you guys will go through things because I see that. Like I see more long term. I see it could be a Cancer, or this person could be a Cancer moon. But it says 3 of Pentacles. This person is willing to work with you. This is a person who's going to fight for the relationship. They give me... So the month February is coming out. So they can be an Aquarius or a Pisces. They're very, very clever. This is going to be somebody who's like a problem solver. This is going to be someone that is going to want to support you in whatever you do. They're going to want to support you, you know. 3 of Wands, they're going to feel like, I see them waiting, like waiting on you to say, do you want to be with me? Like they're waiting for that. They're going to want that, you know. They love the attention. They're going to love the attention that you give them. You guys are going to be very affectionate. I'm talking about public affection. You guys can find yourselves holding hands. You can find yourself saying things to, like You guys say things at the same time. You guys have very matching personalities. It's scary, Gemini. You're going to be like, I've never met anyone like this before, ever. It's like that. They're really, really cool. You're going to love the way that they dress. You both complement each other's fly, you know? You feel really comfortable with them. You feel really vulnerable with them. If you are a cuddler, so is this person. If you are spontaneous, so is this person. If you're not spontaneous, this person is going to bring a lot of like spontaneous outgoing things that is going to make you feel like so happy. Some of you too, you guys can possibly take a ski trip. You can try a lot of new things with this person, you know? You guys will travel together with the Chariot. This could be a Cancer, you know? Let me see about the Three of Swords. You both are healing. Okay, this connection is going to help you forget about every other heartbreak and disappointment you've ever had. I promise you, this person seems like fated for you, like they're your perfect match. So that's who's coming into your world next. It could be a Virgo, an Aquarius, big Cancer. There's a lot of Cancer in this. Look, you have everything that I want and need. They're going to get a little jealous over you, Gemini. Like, in a sense, like checking in with you to make sure that you're still not caught up on your exes. You know, just trying to see like what's up with you in a sense, waiting for you to say like, you know, I really want to be with you. See, I'm in love with you, but I don't want you to know. This person's going to fall in love with you fast. They're going to hope that you like them the way that they like you if you don't try to lock it down quick. Tell me more about this connection. I'm trying my best to please you. So this person, they will do it like they like to make people feel special. So if you tell them like, can you believe nobody has ever done anything special for me? Nobody ever really prioritized me. They will purposely surprise you and do something beautiful just to make you feel good. That's the type of person that that's the type of person that they are. All right. They can have a fear of flying. In this connection with this new person, when you meet them, Gemini, you guys will strengthen your bond. You know, you will be very open and vulnerable with this person. There's a lot of passion. They're going to feel like a dream come true, and there's potential for you guys to move in together. All right. And I hear hip hop fan. They're a real big hip hop fan. They may like old school hip hop. They may talk to you about, you know, a lot of things in the industry and music and different artists. They can really be into the arts a lot. Cancer. Who's coming towards you, Cancer? I see you sad. Who's coming towards you, Cancer? I want to give you a heads up. Be careful. Be careful of the person that comes into your life, because they give me impulsive. Whoever's coming into your life is very, very impulsive, and it can also bring up feelings of the thing about this person, Cancer, I feel like you're going to get attached to them really, really fast because they're so safe. They're so cool. They're so secure. They have everything. They have everything that you would want in a partner. You're highly attracted to them. You don't share that much either. You listen to them, but you don't really share that much of yourself. Like, you could be a little closed off, but you're just open to listening to other people. However, you get attached to this person. You even will visualize living with them, getting married to them. You will be a Cancer when it comes to this person, that you romanticize them a lot. And they are very attractive. This can be someone who can be into the limelight in some way, whether it's like they have a really big social media platform where, I just mean like, so suppose they are on IG and they possibly have, 30,000 followers, and a lot of people like them and they get a lot of attention, and they can be like a turn up king or a turn up queen, or, they have status. They love labels, so they dress, they're really fly, they're really flashy, they have a really nice car. They have a decent life. They have decent credit as well. But the thing with this person is, they don't get attached. So be careful when it comes to this person, because let me see. For some reason, Cancer, I see like a ghosting situation when it comes to, look, Devil. They're going to feel like a wish to you. You're going to be really, really like intoxicated with them. They can be really, really good in bed too, by the way. I'm telling you, they're going to have every single thing that you want except availability, right? That ain't funny. That's a nightmare. That is such a nightmare when you meet somebody that's your type, and when you're with them, you have such a good time. And this person that you meet, they have, Five of Swords. That's the only thing, Cancer. Be careful of this person, because this energy gives me fly by night. So this person is highly charming. They're very, very attractive. They're not outside, but they're outside. And in a sense where this person is very, very particular about who they choose in order to spend the night with or be up underneath, even if it's for a couple of months. Like, they're very particular about who they choose in their life, and they like warm-hearted, nurturing, caring people. So when they meet you, they see something special inside of you. They like sincere people. They like to be around genuine people. However, they don't commit. They don't even commit. This could be a Capricorn. This could be a Capricorn, or this could be a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius. They do not commit. And I'm telling you, you like the best lovemaking you've ever had in your life. So attractive. And when they're with you, they're so attentive. Like, do you need anything? You may think that this is going to be my forever, and it's not. So I want you, be careful of getting too attached. And I hear dopamine. It could be a person who, it's like, they're going to find you special though, Cancer. This person will find you special, but there's something about them where they don't settle down. That's all there really is to it. Like, this could be a person who loves their freedom. That's what it is. They love their freedom. And they might lay up underneath you for 3 months. I'm talking about booed up, rubbing on your booty, bringing you groceries and everything. And then all of a sudden they just start to fade back, like where you're saying like, oh, are you coming over? And they're just like, nah, I'm going to stay home today. Like, all of a sudden you're going to notice them starting to get really, really distant on you. All right. And it's going to piss you off, and you may say like, oh, okay, I'm going to give them their space. But after a while, you're going to start checking your phone a lot. Like, I need you around. Like, what happened? So just be careful of like a ghosting situation with somebody who has so much potential, but they do not settle down. King of Pentacles can also mean that this person's way more about their money than love. That's what it is. So they don't really get attached. They're in the moment. At that moment, everything else is about money. So like I said, they're very flashy. They're very, this gives me like boss like energy too, So yeah, I'll tell you to be careful of this person. They're going to find you so sexy. They're going to love your voice, your lips. They're going to love kissing you. This person, I don't know, like they're affectionate but not affectionate. Like, you know, it's, you open their minds to so much more. They may tell you certain things that they're going through and you might help them, and it's actually going to work for them. And then it says, I think you are catching on to my game. So after a while, Cancer, with this person, you will start to catch on to their games. You might even start to feel like I'm not the only one. But if they don't settle down, you'll see why. They can get away with it because they can really say, like, deep down inside, we're not in a relationship, so I don't really owe you nothing. So just be careful, but you will have a good time. If you just looking for a good time and you don't get yourself attached, and it shows there's a lot of healing in this situation, you know, but it's going to put you on an emotional roller coaster where you're constantly seeking for answers or looking through tarot to see what they're up to. You might kind of have a feel like, oh, okay, I kind of see what you're doing, you know? So to me, this gives me the next person that's coming in. It's very, very short-lived, but it's going to open your heart and open you up to so much more. This person's around for a short time and a good time, but not a long time, Cancer. So that's who will be coming into your world next. You will know they'll stand out. They stand out in a crowd. They're very, very attractive, very charming, very, very outgoing. And they got their stuff together. So to find someone like that and they're not available, it can be heartbreaking. Leo, for my single Leos, this is good. Whoever's coming into your life, the same way how you feel, they'll feel about you. So that's good. For you, Leo, it's mutual interest, and you could meet this person online. Like they can slide into your DM, or you guys could meet each other briefly when you're running out, and then you guys, you know, DM each other. I see a lot of text messages of you trying to get to know each other. It takes a while before you guys see each other though, you know? I see a lot of text message, but it's like I don't see you guys coming together for a while when you meet. And like if you're a Leo, you could be you know what it is? Some of you Leos could be going through heartbreak, like severe heartbreak. Like it feels like there's a storm in your energy and you're just waiting for it to pass by. You know like how sometimes in life you go through dark times and you're kind of to yourself. Like Leo, you give me like you're more to yourself. You're by yourself and you feel really lonely, and this person can come into your life and they could be someone that carries you through this solitude. Like you guys talk on the phone and you both may romanticize each other. You guys will text, but I don't see a linking up for some reason with this person that's coming into your life, singles. Yeah, it's like you both are waiting. You both are investing. You know, sometimes you reach out to them first. Sometimes they reach out to you first. You guys, you know, it starts off, it's slow. It's a very, very slow connection. And you may wonder, are they moving slow because they have other people competing for them? And the answer is no. When this person is not like talking with you, they're like working. They can have multiple jobs, like 2 jobs, you know? And they can be going through a lot of like dark times with their family, you know? It says judgment. So right now they could be going through like a storm too. A matter of fact, you're going through a storm. This person's going through a storm as well. The thing is, like, if you express to them about certain things that you're going through, they're going to understand. They're going to put themselves aside and they're going to listen to you. So this seems like, this gives me platonic energy, you know, like platonic. Like you guys are friends and you both are highly attracted to each other. You both are crushing on each other, but it takes a while before this connection gets off the ground because you both can secretly be going through storms, and it's like you both provide each other with comfort. But Leo, you can be in a place where you're a little too guarded to let love in fast, so the connection moves slow. I'm talking about, like, yeah, Six of Cups. This person is really, really friendly to you. They're really, really sweet. You will think about them. You may look at their pictures and smile. They may look at your pictures and do the same thing, but it just doesn't, I just don't see it going anywhere yet, because you both are overcoming disappointments. You both are healing, and you both will just make each other happy with like lighthearted conversations and text messages. And like I said, you could be working a lot and you're really busy and you may want love, but right now may just not be the right time, but it feels good to get comfort and conversation and, you know, like someone to relate to. But I just don't see it moving beyond that right now. So that's who's coming into your life next. With the sun, it could be another Leo, or with the star, it can be an Aquarius. It has potential to grow. At the end of the day, this could be a person who ends up being like a lifelong friend. They will always reach out to you. This person, after a while, they're going to start to get very protective of you and ask you, are you okay? Did you eat? And you guys may laugh and send things to each other like funny memes. It's like a lot of communication. A lot of communication and love. You eventually will come together, because the card says coming together. I just don't see that initially. So you may be speaking to this person on the phone for like 3 weeks, a month, before you guys finally come together. But it starts off very, very slow who you meet. You guys take your time. And you're like mutually, you both are attracted to each other in the same exact way, you know? And it says, I do want to be in a serious commitment with you. So this person will want that with you. And they're fearful of rejection. So they may just take their time getting to know you, and they may not bring it up because they're afraid of rejection. But you guys will both talk a lot of talking with each other. All right. And it says, I'm looking for a boyfriend. I'm looking for a girlfriend. You know what this connection gives me? Timing. It's just timing. You guys meet each other. You get to know each other, but coming together for some reason, it just takes time. And I feel like divine timing can be on this connection, but they give you soulmate feelings. They make you feel good, and you love communicating with them. You know, this is something for now, with potential to grow into something so much more. So Virgo, single Virgo, who is coming towards you next? Okay. I hear daddy's girl. This could be someone who's really, really, like, this could be a father figure that has a daughter and they're all about their daughter. No. You're going to think this person is playing games, Virgo. The new person that comes into your life, I feel like they cancel too much, and you're going to think that they're just playing games, and it might make you upset. Like, you guys start off really, really good, and then all of a sudden, with judgment. You're going to judge this person, Virgo. There's lots of communication. I don't even know why I hear like there's a hater that's going to be trying to like block this connection from like really forming. And it could be their friend. You know, like their friend. There could be an interference when it comes to this connection. I see justice. So this gives me short-lived, Virgo. This is like somebody that you meet. You guys may travel together or go out together, but this person is really skeptical, and they may start to play games with you. One minute they seem interested, and the next minute they're making up excuses like, oh, you know, something to do with their daughter, or something to do like, oh, I have to stay over at work, or like someone who's very manipulative. Be careful of meeting a manipulator that puts you in circles when it comes to this connection. All right. So you may feel like they have one foot in and one foot out, and you really like them because they're attractive. They're tall. They have a really good job. They can have a barbershop. This could be a barber or somebody who was always up in the barbershop. They love getting their lineups. They look good. Like their fingernails is nice and clean, and they're really, really tall and handsome, and they dress really good. And it can even be a person who likes attention, you know? Like, this could be a person that deep down inside, they want to commit, but they don't know if they're ready to commit, and they go back and forth with it. And they love communicating with you, but more than anything, Virgo, I feel like they just like your attention. I really feel that strongly in my intuition, that this person really just likes your attention. So when it comes to this person, you will have a good time and wonder like, well, where's the connection going to go? What we're going to do? And they kind of act really nonchalant. They act really nonchalant. Like, yeah, they're at the Two of Swords, and their Two of Swords is, I want to settle down, but I don't know if I want to settle down. So they can subconsciously push people away. They play too many games, you know? And this is somebody who's really attractive, and deep down inside, they know that they're attractive, but they may even act like, yeah, I'm not all that. But they're saying that so you can be like, you look good. What are you talking about? Oh my God, you look so attractive. What are you talking about? Like, they need their ego. They need their ego boost a lot. So just be careful with this person. 9 of Cups just means that, first of all, they're going to find you freaking adorable. They're going to find you so adorable. And deep down inside, they're not going to want to, they're not going to want anyone to have you, but they're kind of like leading you on, like breadcrumbing you, giving you just enough to hold on, but not really fully stepping up. So watch out for this character. You know? There's going to be a lot of communication, and it's crazy because you guys may communicate about the future, about commitment, about things like that, you know, about gender roles, and how do you feel about gender roles. And there could be a lot of love that you guys share between each other, but in the end, it shows 5 of Cups. Like, I feel like this has a lot of potential, but like I said, this person, Spirit says it's like this person is playing in your face, you know? Because you're talking all this commitment stuff and all these values that you have. You talk really, really good, but are you about it? So make sure that their words match with their actions is what Spirit says, or this person can lead you astray. You know, it can feel like they're just leading you on. You both will love music, and you both may love the same type of music. This person will feel unhappy and empty without you. They're going to love your confidence, and they're very confident themselves. You know, they're very confident in themselves. It shows that they are looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend, but look, ego boost. I just want you because you make me feel better about myself. Like, they like the ego boost. So be careful. And you guys are going to be at the talking stage. So you guys are going to be on the phone a lot. And then it says, I feel neglected. So this person, one minute they talk to you, then you might not hear from them. They text you and they'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to get back to your text. I got pulled over in work. And by the time I got home, I was so tired and I took a shower and blah, blah, blah. Like, they make a lot of excuses. So be careful of this person, Virgo. So sacral chakra, they're going to love your confidence. This person's going to be very, very confident. It has potential. It has potential. But you will see how this person, 1 minute they're talking to you and you feel excited. Then the next minute they take a break and pull away, you know. So Spirit says if this connection starts to like trigger you, just pull back and heal so that you don't have to go through nothing too crazy because of their in and out, like their inconsistency. So that's who's coming towards you next. Look out for that person, that type of character. Libra, who is coming towards you next? I hear cartwheels, honey. There's a lot of love making. Who's coming towards you next could actually be a Scorpio. And you both have chemistry. And this relationship, I'm afraid of it because it starts really fast. And you both are kind of like love struck. And that level of love and chemistry and all kinds of stuff. Like when you guys have a lot in common, you guys may meet each other, book a trip, go away together, do all kinds of stuff together, and you both kind of get possessive over each other. There might be a lot of arguing back and forth and making love and arguing and making love and pushing each other away, pulling each other back in. Like, I don't know. This is an energy where you both kind of go crazy for each other. It's very, very mutual. Spirit says they will understand you. And see, Ace of Wands. You're equally attracted to each other. Spirit says you both are very hypersexual too. And this will actually calm you both down. Like you both could be like nervous about each other, but you guys jump into the bed really fast. You know, this is somebody that is going to be, you guys may be on and off. King of Cups. I said Scorpio. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. This is going to be someone who's going to be stuck on you. This is going to be somebody who balances you. This is going to feel like a soulmate, twin flame. But be careful because someone may have temptation. Be careful of someone in this connection having temptation and it really hurting you. All right? Temptation just means like tempted to sleep with someone else. But anyway, Page of Pentacles, you guys can start off as friends with benefits. Six of Cups, you guys will have the most spontaneous memories. This gives me a big soulmate energy where you guys, I don't know, you could be, this is going to be like one of those people that you meet and they're so hard to, you're always going to forgive them. You always gonna, like, you're gonna tell yourself, I can't do this, and then find yourself back with this person again and again and again. It's like that. Like you guys have this special love, and this person might be so possessive over you that they could know how to like focus on you in order to draw your energy back in. Like this can be a person like, where the heck do you think you're going? You're not leaving me. I'm in love with you. So because I'm in love with you, you go nowhere. Like this ain't over. And they will do anything to make sure that your energy stays tied to them. So this is like a person who wants you for eternity. And this is like, I don't know why this gives me Beyonce's Drunk in Love. Like you're going to crave them. They're going to crave you. You're going to miss them. They're going to miss you. It's very intoxicating and loving and healing, but also hurtful. But what is love anyway, right? Doesn't love have all components? Don't you go through every emotion with your partner and you guys just bounce back from everything that life throws your way? It could be a situation like this. This person, you're mine. I love you, so you're mine, and you're not going nowhere. And that's just how they're going to feel about you. And I really get strong Scorpio energy. This can even be like a double Scorpio. But the way they're highly in love with you, and they may not say it, but you will feel it. You will feel it. You will feel their love. You will feel their intensity. They're very appreciative of you and affectionate. I don't think they communicate like, oh baby, I love you, I love you, I love you. But they're going to be very affectionate, you know, like kissing on your cheeks, kissing on your face, and embracing you. If you're sad, they hug you. Like you're going to feel the intensity of this person's love. So that's what you're about to walk into. Like, I don't know, like, is this a lifetime commitment that you're about to come into? See, I want to make things right. They're always going to want to make things right with you. They're going to love your energy. Some of you restoring a relationship, this could be, if you're single, this actually can be a reconciliation where, or you know, spicing up the night. You guys will be amazing at that. You know, at times they're going to wish that they had more to offer you. And this is the biggest one. I don't want anyone else to have you but me. They might jump to conclusions about you. Yeah, this is a person who will physically fight for you. Physically. All right. So that's who's coming towards you next. What's coming towards you next is a commitment. And you can trust this person with your heart. Because like I said, they love you to death. Literally. This person doesn't want to be without you. They could even, like, I want to be buried right next to you. It's a very, very strong, intense love that this person has. If you are a Scorpio, single Scorpios, you're going to play games with the next person that comes into your life because you want them to want you. So you're going to play love games with them. You're going to be very strategic and emotionally manipulative in order to make this person, I don't know, like some of you Scorpios can be really good in the bed and you know that. Like, you know that you're dangerous in the bed. You know that you can have people hooked onto you. Whoever is going to come into your life next, you want them to be your boyfriend. You want them to be your girlfriend. So you're going to be very, very strategic. Very, very strategic when it comes to this person, you know. And you may find them to be addicting. So you want to tame them. This is somebody that you're going to want to tame. This could be a Capricorn. Six of Swords. You find this person to be very contagious. You find them to be very friendly, very outgoing. I see you spying on their social media. You're going to look to see what they like. You are going to fight to hold on to this person. But Spirit says you're a mirror to them. Whether you know it or not, you're a mirror to them. And you're a 10 out of 10 to this person. So when you guys meet, it's like when you meet this person, you're going to feel like you already know them. Like they're mad cool. And some of you could know them. This could be someone that you never thought that you guys would actually like be in this place. This could be somebody who lives in your neighborhood and you never really expected to be here, but you could have been single. They could have been single and you guys could have just been talking and oh, let's go get a drink. And it could have led to the bed. And then you were like, nah, you're mine. Like you wanted to own their body parts and you want to get this person, like you want to, what's that word? Like you want this to tie this person down, Scorpio. And you might know that there's mad people on them. So it's like, I want you to want me as bad as I want you. And they are going to be a little hypnotized when it comes to you. But let me tell you why. Yes, this person gets a lot of attention. Yes, they are attractive, Scorpio. But the real truth is they choose you because they feel safer with you. They actually feel safer with you and you're very, very consistent. There's a lot of things that you know about them that they're shocked. Like, how do you know that about me? Not knowing that deep down inside, you really do. When you like somebody, you be on them. You know everything about them. You watch every detail. It's like when you like somebody, you want to master them. You want to master them and learn them to love them the right way because that's how you are. When you're in love, you are a real lover girl, a real lover boy, and you love to satisfy your partner in every way. So that's the only reason. It's like you're dating this person when they come in. It's like you guys are really, really like a good fit, but you can kind of tell that there's someone else on their mind or someone else in their energy, and you don't want them to think about the other person. So you want this person to be very clear about you. Like, I only want you to focus on me. You could be a Scorpio like that. Like when you like somebody or when you fall in love, you want it to be just about you because that's how you love. When I love you, it's just about you and I don't really give a damn about anybody. So I want you to have those same feelings about me. If you are still focused on people from the past, and that means I don't have you for real. So you're going to do whatever it takes to get this person. And honestly, it works. It works. Like they're going to start to talk about you in a sense of like how loyal you are. They're going to start to get hooked onto your energy and feel unhappy and empty like without you. Like when you're not around, it's like, yeah, they're going to end up holding on to you, you know? So you're going to have a big influence in this person's life. You're going to have a huge influence in this person's life. And don't take what they say too seriously. This is going to be a person who's going to want to change for you too. And they may have 3 kids. They may have 3 kids, and I hear dangerous in the bed. This person is, they are perfect in the bed. So you two might have really amazing sexual chemistry. Will this last? Ooh, okay. So you guys can come together, and then there could be a situation where you guys fall out and then come back together and try again. If you guys have a fallout, you're gonna lose trust in this connection if you have a fallout with this person. But this is what's coming into your life next. All right. And if you have a fallout, it could be you pushing them away because you don't really know if they're ready or prepared for love. You could be pushing them away out of fear. But this is what's coming into your life next. Sagittarius. If you are a single Sagittarius, who's coming into your life next is the biggest soulmate ever. There's someone that you've been waiting on. And this is crazy. They're going to be your sex slave. They're going to want to do everything for you perfectly. This is like a people pleaser. They're going to be eager to meet your family. They're going to be picking you up and dropping you off. And they're going to take pictures with you. They're going to want to go around the world with you. They're going to, if you're a feminine, this person is going to get you pregnant. So single Sages, you guys can meet each other online. It could be like an app, like a dating app online. When they meet you, it's like you take away all their stress. They don't think about their ex anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. Prior to them meeting you, Sag, they're stalking their ex and watching their life and just feeling alone, broken, and sad. You know, so they got, you know, like dumped. They got dumped and they're like sad and just to themselves. And this could be a person that they're in heavy depression. But when they meet you, it's like when they meet you, they know that you're going to be the one already. They just know. And I hear Spirit is positioning you for this love. You guys will take a lot of pictures. With Ace of Wands, you guys are highly attracted to each other. This person does not like superficial people. This is a person who's highly connected to the spiritual realm. They are really, really deep. They're really like philosophical. They've been done dirty so much. Some of you, this could be an Aquarius, and they've been done dirty so much, like so much. So many people take their kindness for weakness, and this could be like a lover boy, a lover girl. You know, and they just love to love. They love to give flowers, and people take them for granted, and they had so many doors closed in their face. So you will be the first person to embrace their love. You're going to be the first person who is careful with their heart. You're going to be the first person to like make decisions. Like you could be the one like, okay, I'm going to plan a trip for us. And they're just like, okay. Like they're just so happy that somebody's actually considering them. They've never had anyone to consider them, Sagittarius. It's that bad. And they could even like, because of what they've been through, they struggle. They can have like bipolar, like, or they can have like secretly like depression. You know, they may try to hide that part that sometimes the past of what they've been through, it really, really hurts them. This could be a person who even tried to help their family and their family turned their back on them. So they have a very, very devastating story. When they meet you, it's all they want to do is rewrite their story. That's all they want, Sagittarius. That's all they want. They're not drama filled. If this is a male, they love sports. They will just sit in the house, watch sports. They're very easy to love. They're so easy to love. They're so lovable, you know. They're so lovable, and they don't want to die alone. They want to find someone to settle down with. If you don't want marriage, it's okay. They'll work with you. They'll compromise with you, you know. They might have a young child. For some of you, they could possibly have like a 2-year-old, but I see them side-eyeing the baby. So there's not them side-eyeing the baby. There is an issue where paternity is in question. All right. Paternity is definitely in question when it comes to this child, but they will love you. They could be going through financial issues right now and trying to find ways to get their money up. So you'll hear them talk about that, you know. They love to communicate. They love to laugh. You will be helping this person overcome depression, you know, like they love music. This relationship will be emotionally fulfilling, and it will be a new chance for love. Like you get to decide if you want to settle down with this person, Sagittarius. It's going to be up to you. And if you want to know their sign, they can be a Pisces. They can also be a Cancer. Taurus is coming up. What else? What other signs do I see? Yeah, you meet this person while they're trying to overcome challenging times, I'm telling you. And this person, they will give you their last dollar. Like, this is a person who will sacrifice for love. And they're going to find you so beautiful. This is going to be a person who is, like, they love to have conversations. They like to talk through things. They like to solve things. They're very calm. They're very patient. They're not really like a big yeller. They're not one of those type of people. Spirit says they can get jealous sometimes, and it's because, you know, when they love you, they want you to love them the same way. They could possibly wear glasses or contacts. They can be into like weightlifting, or they may love the gym. They don't want to force you out your comfort zone, so they'll be patient with you. They'll pay for you when they have it. Sometimes their money is going to be a little stagnant, but this is going to be a connection that you can work with. There's definitely potential for long term, because I just had a vision of you two moving in together. So you may even end up buying property with this person. But they're a settled down type of person. They're like, they love relationships. They do not like being outside. That's not who they are. All right. Capricorn, single Capricorns. First of all, I need to tell you that you have an ex that is stalking you and spying on you. They wish that they can make love to you. They wish that they never got mad at you. They wish that they never pushed you away. So this is coming up for some reason. They want your body so bad. This is somebody who touches their body to the thoughts of you all the time. And they feel guilty for sleeping on your worth and not taking you as seriously as they should. So that's the first part. Who's coming towards you next is, Spirit says, a love bomber. Be careful of a love bomber. Like, you are going to get addicted to this person because they're really, really good in bed. So to me, who's coming towards you next, it just seems like a sex connection. If you are a single Capricorn, if you want more from this person, I don't see it. I see a sex only connection, and it's very good. You guys might meet up in secret locations like hotels, or you guys are spontaneous. Like, this person is going to be very, very emotionally fulfilling. But let me tell you why your connection with this person won't go any further. They are in a relationship, Capricorn, so be careful. You will get disappointed if you put your heart into this situation. They have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and also for some of you, they can be pregnant. So be careful with the Two of Swords. And I don't think they're going to tell you this, because I see this person spying and hiding on their partner. Even when they text you back sometimes, like, oh, I'm so sorry. I got really busy. No, I see somebody laying in the bed next to them. So they have a partner already. And they're scared that their partner is going to find out. So the next person, be careful. Or you might have an arrangement where you guys just link up, sleep together, and move on. But yeah, King of Wands is like, this is going to be a player. This is someone that try not to get yourself tied to. Try not to get yourself caught up. And Tower, you may hold on to this person because they are amazing in bed and they're really, really good at foreplay. I'm talking about amazing when it comes to foreplay. But whoever they're with, they're not going to let them go. They're not going to let them go. So just be careful. When it shows the Four of Wands, this can be somebody who's married already or someone who's living with someone, and they're not going to let them go, Capricorn. So just be careful. Just be careful with the next person that comes into your life, because it gives me sex only connection, you know? And they like you for that part. But if you are looking for security, you're not going to find it with them. Aquarius. If you are a single Aquarius, be careful, Aquarius. You're going to be very confused about this person, because one minute they're hooked onto you and they like you and you have really good conversations and you may think that you have this person exactly where you want them. But however, they start to date around and you got some competition coming for you, Aquarius. So for you, you are going to date someone who's coming to you next is somebody who's really wanted. Like, so many people want this person. So many people are like in love with them. So many people are stalking them. They got people stalking them. They give, whoever's coming towards you, they give you soulmate feels. You can see longevity and like you can see longevity with this person, but guess what? So does every other option they have. So be careful. They will choose. Who will they choose? Let me see. They're very stable. They're very kind. If this is a woman, Aquarius, like if this is a feminine, so many men want their feminine energy. So many men daydream about them. So many men like want them. If this is a male, they're really confused on who to be with. That's all. Like, they're really, really confused. If this is a male if this is a male, they could be holding back a little bit because they don't know if they are ready to commit, but they know that they actually love you. All right. So it's going to be weird, Aquarius. You're going to be like, what's up with this person? See, they come up as the King of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles, they go from working with you to like pushing you away, and you're going to be like, what the heck is happening? I thought we were building something. I thought that what's coming to you next is confusion. And honestly, lots of competition. There's a lot of competition, Aquarius, for the person that you're going to meet. And if you see the potential in them and you see them as like, they're so sweet, they're so patient, they're so kind. Oh my God, I love them. And I see you telling your friends about them. But let me tell you, you are not the only person who feels that way. So if you want this person, you better lock them down fast. They're going to be talking about you highly as well. And it says new house. Like, this person can have they're about to move, or they have a new home. They may talk about how they want to move. And it shows I'm secretly having mixed feelings about this. If they have mixed feelings about you, Aquarius, it's because you're too distant. You're too distant, and they're going to find other people to entertain. So be careful. What's coming your way, you better pray it's not a missed opportunity, because I feel like who you're attracting in is a freaking keeper. They give me wife vibes, husband vibes. They're like the whole package. They cook, they clean, they're fun, they're freaky, they're very, very lighthearted, nurturing, kind, but they're very, very wanted. So don't sleep on this person, Aquarius. You're going to end up missing out on something hard. And honestly, you might, because it shows challenging times. So you may argue with this person or get angry with this person, and it's because they could be entertaining other people, single Aquariuses. So Pisces, if you are a single Pisces, who's coming towards you next? I hear like, oh my God. Someone that is love struck by you, someone that sees you from a distance, and you are the opposite of what they thought. And this person adores you. And before they have the courage to fight for you, because they're going to fight for you, they kind of sit back and their heart, like love struck, their heart, like you catch this person by surprise. Like like this person, I hear deja vu. Like they could have fantasized about this. They could have manifested this. They could have dreamed about this. And then they opened up their eyes and then they seen you. And this is how they're going to explain it to their friends. Like you are a dream come true. Like a dream come true. So who you meet next, I'm going to tell you on the outside, they're shy. They're going to want to take you out and they're very spontaneous, and you open up this person's heart, Pisces. You really do. And I don't know why you seem skeptical about this person. Like I met this person and they seem kind of nice, but they're also kind of weird, and I don't really know what to think of it. This person is mesmerized by you, and I just feel like they need some time to collect their heart. Like their heart fell so fast for you, and it's because you are everything that this person just manifested. Like imagine they could even be going to readers to ask about you. Like, is this my wife? Is this my husband? They just came out of nowhere. I was just da-da-da. Like they're talking a lot, and once they get that confirmation, this is somebody who invests in you, and they propose to you. They actually propose to you, Pisces. So single Pisces, you are meeting oh, look. It shows the Emperor. This can be an Aries. This is somebody who's planning on a future with you. This is somebody who can be planning to propose to you. This is somebody who is hypersexual too. They have like they're hypersexual, and because they're so into you, they might actually, how can I say this? They might be embarrassed about their performance because they could have thought that they were going to put it on you, but they get so excited about you that it happens really fast for them. And they're just like, damn, this is somebody who's going to want to please you. They either have no kids at all, or they can possibly have 2 kids and they're older. You know, like they can have teenagers, like 1 boy, 1 girl. They're a hard worker. This person definitely has money. They may not look like they have money, but they have freaking money. They have, like, when it comes to their stability, they got their life together. They really, really do. And this is going to be a person that, they're very self-aware. If you bring things to this person's attention, they think about it, you know, so you can communicate with this person. They're very patient. They can also be a person who loves to drink and loves to go out and have a really good time. This is a person who's not ashamed of their past. They're not ashamed of their past. They're not afraid of what they've been through. They're not afraid to share it with you. They're a hard worker. That's coming out again. And they're going to hope that you're not hiding anything. They're going to pray that this doesn't end. This is somebody who will defend you. You're very emotionally fulfilling to this person, and you make them feel alive. You make them excited about the future, and they haven't been in that place in a very, very long time. This could be a person that just healed from a heartbreak. They could have found out some secrets about someone and they're moving on. So this is somebody who definitely, Spirit says they have provider energy. You're going to notice that first. They're like a provider. This is like a gentleman. This is somebody who also, they'll introduce you to their friends. And let me see. This gives me, I've been waiting on this my whole life. That's what they give me. I've been waiting on this my whole life. That's exactly what they give me. They're not going to want to waste their time, Pisces. So, and then it shows 6 of Cups. So you guys will have a lot of amazing memories together. This person with 3 of Cups, I really feel like they're going to propose to you with the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you give them a new opportunity for love. This person is emotionally stable and they're very secure within themselves. They know who they are, so they speak with conviction. They're very assertive. And they're actually going to want to be with you, and they're going to bring it up to you. You know, this is a person who's going to lay out like their cards on the table. Like, let me just tell you who I am. Let me tell you, I don't want to have no secrets with you. So they're just going to bring things up. They're going to love your touch. When you touch them, they get chills through their body. This person is going to like your roughness, or they're going to be really rough at times, if you know what I mean. They're very, very honest, and they're going to love your honesty, and they're going to feel very, very protective over you. All right. They're going to adore you, and they're going to match your energy, and they are your type. They'll match your energy, and they are your type. And they dress really, really good. I love the way that they dress. You'll love the way that they dress too, you know? And I see boots. They may wear boots a lot. They may love boots like Tim's. And let's see. They're going to be waiting. They're going to invest in you and wait. All right? It shows you guys are going to have a lot of joy and stability. You both are going into a really positive, good direction in your life. This is somebody that you can trust, and somebody who will give you balance. They'll also help for you. They'll also help you. All right. So that's who's coming towards you next. It gives me heavy commitment energy. I send you all love and light.